When there's no place to hide, Wellesley Fund. Check this email my man Jazzy Jeff B had written me. Josh, checked out my Vanguard accounts, and here's the year-to-date results as of June 10th. Wellesley's down 8.77. Wellington, 15.04. Balance Fund, 15.57. S&P 500, 17.61. While there's no place to hide in this market, the Wellesley has proven itself and has did its job. Those close to retirement should seriously consider this fund to protect their portfolio and help mitigate their losses. It's helped me. Look, I can't, that's, it is what it is, man. I mean, there's just no two ways around that. Will that continue? I don't know. And the funny thing is, too, it's like, why did Wellesley do so well when it's still at 60% in bonds and the bonds got knocked around? Wellesley should go down because the bonds have gone down. And let's dive into that a little bit, because I think this will give us a reasoning behind that. This 40-year-old income fund is actually 50. Vanguard 50 is incepted in 1970, the year I was born. In fact, I think it came out like the day before I was born. And if I'm 51, then Wellesley is too. Maybe I'm only 40. Ooh, did I just lose 10 years, Penny? All right, anyway, so let's take a look here. Expense ratio, this is the investor shares, 0.23. It can't be that. So we're going to go down. Yesterday was down 1.32%. Everything got knocked around to bonds, stocks, the whole thing. Actually, what did BND? I'm just curious. What did BND do yesterday? That's just a total bond index fund, by the way. Yeah, I'm sure it got knocked around. BND was down 64 points, so about 1%. Yeah, 1%. All right, well, all right, so the Wellesley was down 1.32 because BND got down 1%, and less than 1, but still, when factors still has 40% stocks, they got smoked. All right, so let's take a look here. So the portfolio composition, 67.66 in stocks, 2% cash, 40% bonds. Yeah, there you go. So basically, what's that? 37.73, give or take. And if we actually look at the bonds in here, does it give us a credit quality rating? I'll set a pause it. Here's the stock positions, large cap, dividend payers. You know, some of these companies I'm not a fan of, that's for sure. But I mean, if you're investing in the markets, you're going to invest in some companies you're not a fan of. If you're going to be an index fund, I think about this all the time in terms of my. I just think, but be it as it may, it is what it is, man. I mean, it is. It's got Johnson J&J. Pfizer, you know, I'm sure there's some bad guys in here, you know what I'm saying, in terms of Philip Morris, Progressive, oh boy, CVS, lots of things that are doing bad stuff, but, you know, there are some good stuff too. I'll have to deal with that with my creator, I guess, so I don't have the answer. They got 1,300 bonds, 1,300 bonds, look at that. U.S. Fannie Mae, U.S. Look at these. Look at these. J.P. Morgan, Illinois government obligations, IBM, U.S. Microsoft. I mean, just look at that, man. Government bonds, all through the roof here. Short-term reserves, a liquidity fund. So let's see if we can see that's a portfolio holdings. I wonder if it just breaks down the. One sec. Looking for the bonds. 21.7% is government, AAA, or I can't remember. What's the? I think that is. I forgot what's below investment grade. I forgot. Man, look at this. So I mean, A-rated bonds are the vast majority of the bonds in here, man. You know, then they got some finance bonds, you know, banks, insurance companies, stuff like that. Industrial, treasuries. I mean, look, man. I mean, they just got a boatload of bonds in here. That are highly rated, and the average duration on these guys, I think I just saw someplace in here was let's go back to overview. I think it was in here. The duration was like 7, I think. Yeah, duration 7.3 years. All right, so basically for every 1% increase in interest rates, the price of the bonds are going to drop by 7%, which obviously has already happened, given that the Wellesley fund is down 8 something and has kind of leveled off since the initial decline. So Yeah, that's what duration means. For 1% increase in interest rates, how much do the bonds drop in value? I mean, it's just, anyway, just a stellar fun, man. And, you know, this is what I'm writing my book on right now. In fact, I'm out here right now working on it. And my man, Jazzy Jeff B, emailed me at the same time and said, oh, this is a good video to go on with my work on the book I'm writing about Wellesley Fund. Love to hear your thoughts. We'll see you.